Boom guys, listen, we're back, all right? And today we're talking about manifestation, okay? Maybe you've seen this on Instagram Reels, people talk about manifestation, waking up, doing your journal, your diary, you know, like a 14-year-old schoolgirl, and, you know, creating, like writing down your vision for how you're gonna make your smoothie bowl, you know, that morning. But jokes aside, guys, right? I'm not the biggest fan of manifestation, okay? As you can probably tell from that opening. And I'm not gonna shit too much on it, to be honest. But hey, I'm just gonna give you guys some facts about the real cold truth, essentially, of why people, you know, tend to talk about manifestation and want to get into manifestation. This Mr. Miyagi stuff. Now, the disclaimer for this video is that I'm not well versed, okay? I've never done like a manifestation course. I've never talked to someone who are teaching manifestation. I've done a little bit, I've, you know, experimented a little bit with it, but not to a big extent, all right? Not to a hippie extent, where you get all, you know, shaman with it. But hey, I don't know how people really do it, but I'm here to tell you some cool facts about thinking versus action, okay? That's what this is really all about, okay? Now, I want to talk first about kind of why this shift towards, you know, you maybe have seen this as much as I have, the shift towards more of the spirituality and manifestation and all this stuff. You can kind of categorize it as in one place, right? Because you see people, they kind of, I don't know, it's so interesting to me because usually the people who talk a lot about manifestation and journaling all the time and all this stuff, there's also the people who for some reason wear UV masks and have UV lights and do all this biohacking. And so I kind of put it in the same category in a sense, okay? Now, they're just as with biohacking and putting, you know, steaks and egg on a cutting board, right? It doesn't really matter, the cutting board, it's just about, you know, eating nice food. There's our parts of it that's obviously good, all right? Let's talk about the good stuff, okay? I manifest a bit, very rarely, but sometimes I like to you know close my eyes and, you know, imagine where I would like to be. I think everyone does that. I think everyone, you know, should do that too, right? I think it's nice to have a vision for what you would like in the future, a certain goal, and you want to live in a mentality of where you're confident that you will get that eventually. I think that, I don't want to, you know, guys to think bad of that. I think manifestation and this manifestation culture is basically what I'm talking about here. There's people who do manifestation and they're not complete idiots, okay? Not at all, okay? They're very good people. I know a lot of people who do manifestation who are very big fans of it, and they're very good people, okay? So it's not a people problem, it's a culture problem. That's why I put it in the culture of this optimization culture. I'm against optimization, okay? In the beginning, you don't need optimization. At the beginning of anything, of any routine, of anything, nothing. You don't need optimization. Optimization, it kills growth, all right? It kills growth, it kills the will to actually go out there and try new stuff, okay? Because now you're just putting yourself in a box of a rigid system that you don't really know it works or not. You're just like, okay, there's no creativity there. So I mean, the best way to go about it is just keep it simple and okay, we can take some of that, boom, use it in our toolbox and let's go on our way. But anyways, back to the point, I just had some Thai food here, but back to the point, it's very nice having a vision for what you want to do, of kind of outlining a bit of where you see yourself, what areas you can improve on. But then again, I don't really consider that manifestation in a sense, like the way that we're basically dreamlining our lives, the way that we're actually writing down our goals and stuff like that. It's not really manifesting, right? I'm talking about like affirmations and all this stuff, like this voodoo stuff. Going into the mirror and giving yourself sweet notes and talking nice to yourself, it's not something that you should be focused on, okay? Now, let me get this, let me just get this completely, you know, straight. You should be talking to yourself in a very positive manner. There's no point in trying to defeat yourself, guys, okay? There's no point. You already have a lot of enemies out there. You already have a lot of challenges. Don't make your own enemy, okay? Yourself. So talking to yourself in a good way, it's a very good way to go about it. A good way about life. Increasing that confidence, like believing that you have the power to actually go out there and doing it. We're talking about getting really focused on it, okay? Self-identifying with optimization, with manifestation. We're talking about that, okay? I swear to God, I'm not here to put you in any box, okay? I don't want to put anyone in any box. You're free to do as you want. If you want to go to an island, smoke some stuff, and be all voodoo, then feel free. But I feel I kind of consider myself in a very privileged position. I feel like I have a good life, I have good health, God bless, and I just sharing my ideas for why I keep it so simple. And if that's something you want, then hey, I hope you're listening. And of course, if you want more, you can press the subscribe button. But hey, I'm just sharing my ideas. Feel free to hate below. If you don't like it, you can comment well below. It doesn't matter to me. I'm just here sharing my ideas, and it works for me. But self-identifying with stuff that, in the grand scheme of things, doesn't actually move the needle any forward, like in any direction at all. Maybe even backwards. Some would say it's a recipe for disaster, because essentially with manifestation, if you're becoming sort of like self-identifying with it, is that you end up in a loop of thoughts where nothing gets done. Where you're like, okay, you're going through the motions, you're going through the routines, and then you're in this echo chamber of thinking that you're actually moving forward, but you're stuck, all right? What is it, that insanity definition? Guys, the game Far Cry 3, I don't know if he made the quote or not. Probably not the bad guy there. But anyways, he says the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting things to change. Maybe it was Einstein who actually talked about that. I think it was. But that's essentially what a lot of people, go for this manifestation stuff. They want to go, they want to start doing this, and then they enter into this loop of a manifestation. And the problem with this isn't the manifestation itself, it's what's behind it. Nothing happens without action. You guys know this. A lot of people know me as the action man, OGs, the action man. Action is everything. Action is everything, guys. And it's so key and so vital. And I'll say this, like, if you have manifestation, if you have action behind it, you're going to go a long way, okay? But you do not get focused on the manifestation. That's the point, okay? Because when people want to, like, I'm guessing that there's lots more people that wants to get into manifestation and spirituality and all this stuff than hard work. Hard work, training your body, training like a savage, right? There's probably more in that category. And that right there tells you everything you need to know. It tells you everything you need to know, okay? Everything, right? Just think about that for a second. I want to sit here. Right? You understand now? You see? You see? Okay, I'm going to tell you why. Because it's easy. It's very, very easy to sit there and journal. It's very, very easy to sit there and sweet talk yourself through manifestation. It's very easy. Easy is the key word, okay? And the thing, and this goes into the smart work thing too, because the people who usually talk about the manifestation, there's also the people that start talking about smart work. Smart work, smart work. Oh, you gotta work smarter, not harder. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. They're talking about smart work. The only way to learn what smart work is hard work. It's sitting down and doing it. Going through the motions, going through the repetitions. You can't know smart work without hard work. And so this same culture of manifestation, smart work, biohacking, trying to take these shortcuts, it's not working. All right, it's not working. It might give you a little bit of an edge here and there, but the real cold facts here is that if you want to take out the trash, you got to pick up the bag and go do it. It's not you can't Wingardium Leviosa the trash bag out the door. You can't do that. There's no incantation that can remove your inclination towards your destination. No, I'm just joking. But anyways, you see the point, right? Action comes first. And then we put on a vision or a vision, we can mix that in with the action, right? Of what we want that to look like, what the end goal wants it to be. But the thing I want you guys to know is that sitting down and thinking, sitting down and getting stuck in this loop of, oh, I need to go back and do my deep work. Oh, I need to go back and manifest harder. I need to go back and write down in my journal how many times I blah, 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 did this and did that. It's not actually moving the needle forward. But I swear to God, once you get up from your chair, once you're done with that manifestation, once you get back to the gym or whatever work you were doing, if it's here, sitting on the computer, doing your work, if it's going back to your job, whatever it is, that's moving the needle forward. And I'll tell you what, what's usually, a good way to identify what good productive work is if it's difficult. Isn't that, am I a genius? It's crazy, right? It's crazy to think of that, I must be a genius or something. My IQ must be over 200 for saying that, honestly. But it's very easy. It's very easy to understand. Most likely, the thing that you want to focus on is difficult work. Stuff that is straining, draining, takes a toll on your mental energy, takes a toll on your body, stuff that makes you tired, stuff that makes you having to do this, having to do that, stuff that gives you a headache. That's probably what's going to move the needle forward. Not sitting down, writing in a book about do this thought and this thought. Oh my God, this, oh my God, that. It doesn't move the needle forward. It might help you optimize the needle. It might help to make the needle more shiny, right? It might help you focus more on that needle, but it doesn't move the needle itself, okay? And I'm not going to drag on this video anymore because I hope you guys get the point. Feel free to disagree with me. I mean, swear to God, feel free to disagree with me. But I've never seen a marathon runner run a marathon just by journaling. I've never seen anyone do anything of meaning by doing all this, being in this box over here of biohacking, optimization, all this blah, 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 right? You want to be in this box, okay? Join the notorious army, okay? It's not actually a thing you can join, but you can say that you're a part of it, or you can just say whatever and be in this box of hard work first. We get the results, and then we move on. We optimize that process, and then hey, boom, what's next? What's next, right? Because that's what we can say. When we're looking good, we're feeling good, right? Or we're feeling good, and we're thinking good, right? Because we keep it simple, and we move forward. Easy as that. I hope you guys enjoyed that one. Just a bit off the cuff. I just wanted to talk a little bit about this because I don't want you guys. There's a reason they call it like social media influencing. It's very easy to get influenced by this. Wake up at blah, blah, blah time, journal this time. You don't need to make it that difficult. And it's the funny thing too is that a lot of people who put up like, oh, this is my morning routine, do this. If you don't do this, then you're a lower human, you're a subhuman, you're not worthy. If you're not putting your steaks and eggs on the cutting board, you're not worthy of anything, right? The funny thing about it is that a lot of these people, they say, keep it simple. You know what's keeping it simple? Putting on a pair of boxing gloves and getting to work. Picking up the hammer and hitting the nail. That's getting up and putting in the work. That's keeping it simple, okay? You know what's keeping it simple? Me standing up from this chair. I used to do that back in the military, okay? I'm going on now, but hey, I gotta tell you guys this. I used to do that back in the military. When I had my third training session, when I had to go to jiu-jitsu, when I had to go to do my swimming session in the evening, right? Whatever it was, I was drained. I was putting in the work, right? That's why I'm looking as good too, by the way. If you want to do that, check out the link in the description. And it wasn't the fact that I was sitting there journaling. I was sitting there thinking about it. I made it so simple for myself. I'm going to give you guys a hack here, okay? If you guys, listen to this, okay? I'm going to get real close here. Focus up, okay? Listen up, lock in. If you guys want to get anything done, stand up. Very, very simple, okay? If you guys want to do anything, stand up. The times where you procrastinate, the times where you don't get anything done, is when you're sitting down. It's when you're laying down. If you want to get anything done, just make it like illegal for yourself. Make it illegal for yourself to sit down. Make it illegal for yourself to lay on your bed. That should be, made, by the way, because that's what you should be doing in the morning. But if you do that, if you set a hard line, no, we're not going to sit down. I used to do that. I used to eat standing up because I wasn't like, okay, we're not sitting down until all our training sessions are done. I did this, guys. I did this. I'm not saying this to you just to make you, think anything of me. I'm saying that I did this. I came back from whatever session I was doing. I was eating, right? Eating more food. I went up, I made my food. Hard work, right? Not smart, not anything fancy. Chicken and eggs, rice in a fucking pan. Eat that shit, right? Standing up, not sitting down. We don't care. Right, so I was eating, standing up. Okay, put the thing down. Okay, are we sitting down? No. We gotta resist. Not sitting down. I swear, these details, they matter, okay? You're not gonna find these details here. You're gonna find these details here. Because right here, we have excellence. And if you want excellence, make sure to subscribe too. But hey, you make your choice, okay? Take care, and God bless.